Yo, what up, guys? CXS Gaming here, and we're going to be talking about the 2K16, 2K17 player ratings and predictions. We have all of our predictions for every gold and amethyst on the game, and then we'll be telling you guys what we think the best to worst teams in the 2017 season will be.
Alright, so first up it's the 76ers, and last year they didn't even have a single gold, they just had silvers and bronze. So I think this year they're still not going to have a gold, but I think they're going to have a few pretty good silvers. Alright, so next up we got the Lakers, and last year they had 85 Kobe and 80 Lou Williams, and this year I think they're going to have two different golds in 81 D'Angelo Russell and 80 Jordan Clarkson. Alright, so the Nets. Last year Brook Lopez was an 83 overall in my team, and this year I'm going to rate him as an 81 because he's getting older and he's not really in his prime anymore. Alright, so next up is the Suns, and last year in my team, Eric Bledsoe was an 82 and Brandon Knight was an 80. Now, Brandon Knight didn't do jack shit last year, so I think he's going to be a silver, and Bledsoe is going to be an 81. Alright, so next up is the Timberwolves, and last year on my team, Andrew Wiggins was an 80 overall, and this year my prediction is he's going to be an 81 overall, because he did really good for the Timberwolves last year, and Towns is going to be an 82 because one, he won Rookie of the Year, and two, he could probably play every position because with that speed and athleticism. So yeah. All right, so next up is the Pelicans, and last year I don't know if they had any golds, but they had Anthony Davis, and he was a 92 last year. And I think he's going to go down one because he didn't have his best season, but he still had a pretty damn good season last year. Next is the Knicks, alright? They had Melo last year, and their team was pretty trash, alright? They had Porzingis, but they made some fire-ass moves in the offseason, picking up D-Rose and Courtney Lee and Joakim Noah and stuff. And Melo, I believe, will probably drop down to an 87 just because, I don't know, if he went somewhere else, he probably could have had a little better season, but he just wanted the money, so. Yeah, so the Knicks picked up Derrick Rose in the offseason, and I think he's going to drop down to an 80 because I don't know if his fucking knees can fucking hold them up, so yeah. Alright, so last year, the Bucks had Greg Monroe in 82 overall, and Jabari Parker and the Greek Freak were both silvers, and I think they're both going to go up to an 81 because, one, Giannis could reach on top of a fucking house without even on his fucking tippy toes. And Jabari Parker could fucking dunk on anybody in the fucking league. So these two bitches could basically slaughter the NBA, and I think that's a great upcoming team, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make this a fucking quickie here. The fucking Nuggets are so fucking trash. I fucking hate them. Let's fucking move on. And motherfuckers, I hope I'm not offending none of you bitch-ass Nuggets fans and making your fucking pussy. Alright, so next up is the Kings, and last year on my team, Cousins was an 87, Rudy Gay was an 83. Now I think Cousins will probably go to an 89, and Rudy Gay will probably go down to an 80 just because Rudy Gay didn't have the greatest season, and Cousins is always putting up numbers. And I think the Kings got better this year after losing Rondo. I just like Cauley Stein and Macklemore. I think they're two great young players, and yeah. So the next team is Orlando, and last year Nikola Vucevic was an 83 and Oladipo was an 80, and they traded Oladipo for Serge Ibaka, which is a questioning decision. I don't know why they would do that when they have a great scorer on their hands, but I don't know. Their team is same old Magic. Alright, so the Utah Jazz is up. And Gordon Hayward last year was an 83, Derek Favors was an 82, and Gobert was, I think, a silver. And I think Gobert will probably be an 85, Hayward will probably be an 85, and Favors will probably be an 82. And I think Gobert will be an 85 because he just fucking exploded last year. Alright, so next up, the Washington Wizards. And last year, John Wall was an 87, Bradley Beal was an 80. And this year, I think Wall will probably be an 88, and Beal will probably be an 82 after signing that big old contract. And I think they're a pretty good duo around the NBA. I'm excited to see their team play. Alright, next up is the Houston Rockets, and I just don't like seeing this team play. They're just total fucking ass, and Harden is just ass. Howard's a fucking pussy. Their team went from fucking hero to zero. I just can't fucking watch them play. It's just ass. Harden doesn't play no fucking defense. He's so ass. He doesn't even deserve a fucking amethyst. And fuck, dude. Alright, so Harden was an amethyst last year, and I think he's going to go down from how fucking shitty he played, and I think he's going to go down to an 88 or 89. Alright, so next up is the Chicago Bulls, and they lost Gasol in free agency last year, and Rose. But they did pick up Rondo and D. Wade. That's a very good fit because Wade's going to his hometown, and they needed a star point guard like that. Alright, so the Memphis Grizzlies. I think everybody will probably stay the same overall. Just Conley might go up 2 just because of that big contract, and he'll be an 87 on my team. Alright, next up the Dallas Mavericks, and I think Dirk might go down a couple just because he's getting older and he's not in his prime anymore. And I think he might be the only gold, but they did pick up Barnes and Bogut, which I think will be silvers. Alright, Detroit Pistons. I really like the Detroit Pistons because of Drummond. I think he'll probably go up to a 88, 89 overall. He's just probably one or two top centers in the league. There's not many left, and I think he'll go up to an 88. All right, Portland got better a little bit just because of Lillard and McCollum. I think McCollum will go up a few and Lillard will go up a few. Just the duo is just damn near unstoppable. All right, so the Indiana Pacers, and they have the 2K17 cover boy, Paul George, and I think he's going to go up to a 90 in amethyst on my team. Well, they did pick up Jeff Teague. I think he's going to be a high silver. They have a lot of really good silvers on their team. This team will probably be top 3 in the East. Alright, so I think the Hornets are going to probably go down overall as a team just because they lost Al Jefferson and Jeremy Lin. But I think Kemba Walker might go up to an 84 overall. Alright, Celtics. They're a alright team. I think they'll make 7th or 8th seed in the West. They have Isaiah Thomas and just picked up Al Horford. Their starting 5 is pretty good. I think Isaiah Thomas may go up to an 83 and Al Horford to an 85. Alright, so the Atlanta Hawks lost Al Horford and Jeff Teague in free agency, but I think Millsap will probably go up to an 87, and I think Pussy Boy Howard will probably stay in 85. Alright, now the Miami Heat. Alright, everything just went downhill for this team. Pat Riley didn't want to pay Wade, yada yada. Bosch gonna get released, whatever. Still got Whiteside. Bosch might play, but I think Whiteside will probably go to an 88 overall. And Bosch probably go to an 82. Dragic probably an 80. Alright, so next up the Clippers. And they're going to be a pretty good team. I think Paul's going to stay at 90. DeAndre might go to an 88, 89. Blake will probably go down to an 86 just because he didn't have such a great year last year, getting suspended and yeah, all that. Alright, so the OKC Thunder, they lost KD in free agency earlier on in the year. I think that was a smart choice by him. They got, I think Steven Adams and Cantor will probably go to a gold, and I think Westbrook will go to a 92 amethyst. Alright, so the Toronto Raptors pretty much have the same exact team. I think Lowry and DeRozan will probably go. I think Lowry will go up to an 87 and DeRozan go up to 88. And Valanciunas, I think, will go to an 82. The rest would be silvers and bronze. Alright, so I'm fucking pissed about the finals still. But Cavs, I think Kevin Love will go down to a silver. Obvious fucking Lee. Kyrie will probably go up to an 88. LeBron will probably stay at 94. Alright, so the Spurs lost Tim Duncan because he retired. Kawhi Leonard, I think, will probably go up to a 91, 92. Aldridge will probably go to an 89. Gasol will probably be an 86. And that was a smart move by them for picking him up in free agency. Alright, for Golden State. Curry was a 93 in my team last year. And I think he's going to be in 94 this year. Clay was an 87 last year. And I think he's going to be in 89. Draymond Green, he was an 82 last year. And I think he's going to be probably 87, 88. Kevin Durant, new pickup. He was a 91 last year. I think he's going to be probably 92 or 91. Who knows?
Alright, so now we're going to be ranking each team best to worst for the 2017 season in the NBA. Alright, so first we think is going to be the Warriors. They're probably going to have the highest overall. And even though they didn't win the finals, they're still definitely going to have the highest overall. They have 2 amethysts, definite amethysts on their team. Then they have 2 high golds. And then their bench is still amazing, even though they traded away a few other players.
Alright, Spurs. They made a few pretty good pickups. They lost Tim Duncan. Some said the best power forward ever. Not a huge loss. He didn't play a lot of minutes last year because obviously at the end of his career. They did pick up Pau Gasol, and I think that was a smart move by them. He's a veteran player, knows how to play under Greg Popovich, and yeah, it was a pretty good move for them. I think they'll still be top 4, top 5 in the playoffs.
Alright, so the third highest overall in the game we think will be the Cavs, and it's mostly just because they won the finals and they do have LeBron. They don't have that many good players though. I mean, they did win the finals, and that's pretty much all they have going for them right now, so they'll probably still be the best third overall in the game.
Alright, so the New York Knicks made a lot of moves. They went from probably top 5 worst team to probably top 5 best team in just a free agency of 2K7. Fuck am I? Alright, so the New York Knickerbockers made a lot of moves in free agency, this past free agency. They went from probably top 5 worst team to top 5 best team. They got Derrick Rose, Courtney Lee, Joakim Noah. They still got Kristaps and Melo, so I think they'll probably be a top 5 team. Alright, the last thing we have a full description of is the Indiana Pacers. They made a lot of moves too, like the Knicks. They have the cover athlete, Paul George. They still got Monte. They picked up Jeff Teague, Miles Turner, great young big man. Their starting five is really nice. Yeah, I think they're going to be top 3 in the East, definitely top 5, top 6 in the whole NBA.
Alright, so now we're just going to go through our list of predictions from the best to worst overall teams in NBA 2K17. Number 6, we got the Bulls, 7, Clippers, 8, Raptors, 9, Grizzlies, 10, Hawks, 11, OKC, 12, Jazz, 13, Portland, 14, Bucks, 15, Celtics, 16, Pistons, 17, Mavericks, 18, Wizards, 19, Timberwolves, 20, Pelicans, 21, Lakers, 22, Heat, 23, Rockets, 24, the Kings, 25, Hornets, 26, Magic, 27, the Suns, 28, the Nets, 29, Nuggets, and 30, still at the bottom, worst overall rated team in the game, the 76ers.
Alright, thanks for watching this video. If you stayed to the end, thank you. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, thanks.
We're going to be posting a lot of videos into the summertime, and I don't have that much going on with baseball. So yeah, we're probably going to be pumping out content every day, every other day. And we're also going to be live streaming a lot too, probably every day. I'm going to be moving, so we're not going to be able to live stream together as much, Caden and Simon. But we still will be in the same party, and we'll stream MLB, 2K, anything you guys want. So yeah, just comment in the description what you guys want to see. Thank you.
Alright, so Alright, so I didn't even do that shit on